counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Braves and Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the East-leading Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, I think we're going to see a couple of pitchers here that have had similar struggles so far this season. Both of them under 500, neither really having the season that they were expecting when they came out of spring training. So we'll see if they can turn things around here.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Freddy Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Eric Young Jr. will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there at going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A look at Young, now the pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Here's the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get one on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, pretty flashy with the leather right there. This is all the way over on the second base side of the bag. And if he decides to leave this one for the second baseman, forget about it. It's a base hit.
Johnny Gomes will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Good eye there from Gomes as the count goes to 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Braves strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Mike Foltynewicz will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman,
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
In this latest run of bad fortune, dropped them back to an even 500 on the year, so they obviously can't afford for this to get any worse.
Here comes the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
2-1 now to Gordon. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Hey, you know what? When you've got a hit streak going, a hit's a hit. It doesn't matter whether it's a line drive, infield chopper, or a bunt like this. They all get the job done and they all count. That'll keep it going for one more game.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. First offering on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Here comes Gordon around third. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner in scoring position with none out. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
Let's go, Marlins!
Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Comes set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He's set. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes a 1-2. Hit hard but foul.
That's foul.
Now another 1-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Just needed to make contact here somehow. Hopefully hit the ball in the air, and that's a job well done as it pushes the lead to 2 runs now.
Michael Morse will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Martin Prado will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line hard into left. Gomes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. A.J. Pierzynski will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch on the way. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Sit him down.
Now here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson digs in at the plate. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The next pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get down out there.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. You know, but when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. You know, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Andrelton Simmons will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the stretch. Sliced down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. From the belt, the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
One-two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
Stepping in now, Alberto Callaspo. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Here comes the 2-0. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is down for Saltalamacchia. Should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Donovan Solano will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
He's set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Markakis is there, 1 away. Jose Fernandez will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Now the 2-0. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, that's the beauty of being a third baseman. You've got time if you can knock the ball down, and He doesn't panic. He knows he's still got time, and he gets up and throws a seed over to first. That's a really nice play.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
He'll be kicking himself here. Just a strike away from stranding that runner at second, but this ball finds a gap out there, and now we'll have to deal with a runner on third and 2 away.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Come on, stroke one.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Marlins.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI triple. We played 2. It's 3-0 Miami. Mike Foltynewicz will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch to him. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Nick Markakis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Freddy Freeman will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Hit softly to the right side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Boy, 3 straight singles, and you got to be thinking to yourself, hey, we're on to something big now, right? Well, think again. That's a ground ball right at the guy, and he's going to go to the plate for 1, and then on to first for a killer of a double play.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Gomes, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-0 now to Gomes. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-1 pitch now to Gomes. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come down now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on the way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Look into Pierzynski. The 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Here's the pitch. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
The 3-1 coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here it comes. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, here's a guy that definitely didn't have the greatest of road trips, but sometimes when you're struggling, all it takes is a night or 2 sleeping in your own bed to get yourself back into your good rhythm. And he starts off this homestand with a well-struck double.
Here's Michael Morse now. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-1 on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
From the stretch to 2-2 now.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. One left for Miami, and it's still 3-1. Chris Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. The pitch. Here's a swing and a chance now for the first baseman, Morse. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Alberto Callaspo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Here comes the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
The 3-1. Swing hard liner to left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, you talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Mike Foltynewicz will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
First pitch coming. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up double number 2 on the year. Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here comes the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jared Saltalamacchia will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Donovan Solano, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Donovan Solano will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch now. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the box now, Jose Fernandez. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gomes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
D. Gordon will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead one as the lead remains 3-1. Eric Young Jr. will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
2-2 now to Markakis. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Freddy Freeman will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Go!
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here comes a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Johnny Gomes would be next. Three-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Johnny Gomes will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
All right, Miami.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
He's ready now. The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Let's go, Marlins.
1-1 pitch now to Gomes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
All right, Miami.
The 2-2 coming. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Here comes the 1-0.
Here we go.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
The 2-0.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first is Callaspo, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch to him. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Come on, Marlins!
1 out, nobody on. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning because, I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in. He doubled his last time. And here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. A.J. Pierzynski will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Just settle down now.
The batter, number 23, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Nice work.
First pitch coming. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
One pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Hey, let's turn in a double play for once.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting a double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
He waits. Now the pitch. And he got him. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 3-1. Jose Veras is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jose Veras.
Michael Morse will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Curveball looked at here for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Martin Prado will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Jared Saltalamacchia will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 offering. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now the 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Donovan Solano will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jace Peterson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jace Peterson.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 3-0 offering. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Let's go!
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Morse will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Danny Echeverria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pause, now the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Okay, pitch out.
Come set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, well, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-2 home. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Nick Markakis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The next pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
How about a DT right here?
Here comes the 3-1. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
First baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
Freddy Freeman will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Shake it off. Let's get 2.
First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Double play kills the inning.
1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Let's kill the inning right here, okay?
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Get out of here, Braid.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Prado is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Gomes, now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Try that call again. Let's shut it down here.
The 1-0.
Swing better.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Strike him out.
The 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 down, runners at first and second. Full count offering on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta. Score holds, it's 3-1. Shea Simmons will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Shea Simmons.
Danny Echeverria will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here we go, Marlins, let's go.
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Christian Yelich will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
21.
One on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
2-2 pitch on the way. Full count now. 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next.
You can do it.
Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. A.J. Ramos will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. A.J. Pierzynski will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
A.J. Pierzynski.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And now a pitch on the way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This would qualify as getting on base any way you can. Probably not the way he would have preferred, but when you're losing, you'll take it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Chris Johnson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. .1-0 on the way. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Barehanded, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box, Alberto Callaspo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Pedro Siriaco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 63, Pedro Siriaco.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jim Johnson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jim Johnson.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He had well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch coming. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Three-2, here it comes. Fastball, got him looking. as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Marcell Ozuna will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The first baseman, number 38, Michael Morse.
Michael Morse will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Come on, Marlins!
He's ready now. The pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Gomes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Martin Prado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 3-1 is on the way, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes a 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jason Grilli will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Ichiro Suzuki will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
One 0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 2-0 to Ichiro. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
Here he comes on 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Come right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Adeiny Echeverria will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
All right.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Come on now.
Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
2 out, bases loaded. The 2-1 home. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Good up. All right, guys, make it happen.
The 3-1. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as well.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
D. Gordon will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now the relay home, and he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Christian Yelich will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Pause, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Giancarlo Stanton will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now.
Nice, let's go.
Here's the first offering. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they've batted around here. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Don't expect him to forget throwing inside, even after the hit by pitch. He just won't start giving in to guys out there.
The 3-1 coming. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Three and 2, here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Craig Kimbrell will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Marcell Ozuna will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Put some runs on the board.
First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That's right, good eye. Good eye, all right.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
This is the 11th man to bat in the inning.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
Got to find it here, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Good eye.
Now the 3-1 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, whether this was an inherited situation or not, they definitely didn't get you out of the bullpen to do this. That forces in a run, and things are really starting to go downhill fast.
Michael Morse will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Twelve men have now come to the plate in this long half inning. One-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Let's go, wait for the pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
There we go.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2.
Little base hit here, that's all. Come on, let's do it. How about a little poke here? Hit it out
Now the
here.
2-2 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the second run will score as well.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Just get the base hit already.
Martin Prado now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Markakis is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 31, Steve Cishek. Now playing third base and batting.
Eric Young Jr. will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Nick Markakis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Freddy Freeman will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game. A huge 8th inning was the turning point as they finished this one off here in the ninth.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 11-1. Good night from Miami.